Hi folks, this is Maria Schell. I'm here at AQS Quilt Week and I thought I'd share a little demo on improvisational piecing of what I call a stacked stripe. So essentially here I've been working with fat quarters, so I've cut these strips without a ruler, and before we go any further I'm going to sort of clean this line up, which is what I call a sloppy cut. I'm also going to clean up these edges here. So I'll do that to get going. I do all of this without a ruler. There are ways I compensate for that. I use the lines on my mat, and I'm also super thoughtful when I'm cutting. So this one here, you can see it's got a bit of a bow to it, and I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna straighten it out a little bit. Now a stacked stripe is pretty simple to make, and I would say that is also a sloppy cut. So to improve the quality of my cut here, I'm going to do a couple things. One, I'm using my non-dominant hand to smooth my fabric as I cut. I'm also going pretty dang slow, and I've got my whole body moving forward with the cut. So I'm cutting really from my hips up. Much better there. Okay, so stacked stripe is essentially, you can use more than one color, but in this case I've used two colors. I've stitched them for the length of the fabric. So if you're working with yardage, that would be 40 inches. And in this case, we're working with fat quarters. So you sew two strips together, pink, blue, and then you sew another pink, blue strip together. And then this is how you stack them. I will just do a simple press right here. Finger press is fine. And that is telling me that's where I'm going to make my cut. So I'm going to cut it right here. And then I stack them and I stitch them together again and again, and I'm going to end up with a unit that looks like this. So these are really fun and useful units to use, and if you want to, you can cut them again so that they are skinnier. If you find that your units are kind of clunky, your lines are a little bit clunky, you can come in and cut into them and then insert another color. Or you could just do this, where I flipped them around and now I've got a skinny blue stripe. So lots of things you can do with stacked stripes. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and I hope to see you at Quilt Week.